I wasn't on point right here, I would have just hit this dude, man. This dude darted in front of me on a bicycle, man. Man, I would have hit him. On top of the morning, y'all. Hump day. We getting there slowly but surely to Friday. Yo, listen. I dropped so much content already, and I'm gonna probably drop a whole bunch more. Stretch it out. Shout out to the Opus Clippy, right? I don't like sleeping with that air conditioner on, man. But yeah, y'all see what it is, man. We talking, right? We popping it. Like what's the name said I was popping. I'm not popping it. That's what you do. That's what they do. What I do is build. I'm a builder, master builder. I built something, right? Been building. Now I'm just displaying it. I display it. I just display it. See, a lot of y'all was never building nothing. You guys were underminers. Content underminers. And truth be told, you're still attempting to undermine, but now you're only undermining yourself because you're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. You're not producing nothing. You're not going nowhere. Literally, you don't go nowhere. You wake up every day, you do the same thing. Nothing. Now, if you're doing something, eventually it's going to lead to something. But when you do nothing, it leads to nothing, man. And you get left and drowned in the sauce, man. That's what we do. Yeah, we've been drowning them in the sauce, man. I got a lot more. I gotta see how many I put out. 708. I'll get to the base at a decent time today. Yeah, I did 4 orders. I gotta check. I think I did 4. I knocked out 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I think I did 4 or 3 orders yesterday, man. But I did after leaving the gym. I might have did 3 before the gym. I gotta look. I know I did definitely 2 before the gym. Then I did 1 after I left the gym. So we rocking and rolling, man. We rocking and rolling. I know it was at least a minimum 3. Might have been 4 though. Yeah, I dropped a shitload of content already, man. You know? Real content too. Not like I'm not on that wave of gossiping. I gossip when I want to, but I feel like what I got going on now and what we done built over here over the years, right in front of your face, that's what I'm, pushing now. That's the line that I'm pushing. And for all of those of y'all, and I got a list, I'm cutting heads off one by one on this list, man. If you've been a crab, a content maggot, a rodent, a weasel, a rat, a snake, you just know you on that list, man. You on that list, man. And I throw it in your face every day. When you see me donating my time in the gym with the kids, mentoring the babies. Yesterday's live stream. Shout out to CW and all the other guys that pulled up, right? That was the spinning the block, man. I was fronting. I was like, yo, you niggas don't have confidence, man. Half you niggas that sit online and talk about boxes every day, do live streams and thumbnails and take all your hours in your day to put up P5s and all that. You guys don't have no confidence. You don't. But you try to critique people, and that's what I was explaining yesterday. when I was showing all those kids, and I was like, look at their confidence, right? In order to be a fighter, a real fighter, in life period, but to get in that boxing ring, in the box, you gotta have extreme confidence. Extreme confidence. That's why I front on a lot of these dudes, man. Because a lot of these dudes, these gatekeeper motherfuckers, they don't have no confidence. These industry plants, they don't have no confidence. And when they see somebody like myself, a confidence builder, a confidence maker, a motion maker, it offends them. Because they cannot rattle my confidence. They can't rattle my confidence. And I'm going to keep cutting their heads off now, man. And then, like I said, if you was on that side, just stay over there, bro. You know, I had a great conversation with one of my manager friends last night. A meeting of the minds. Great, what's the name? That's why, because normally I would have edited all those videos up last night. But I had a great meetings of the minds. And I didn't get a chance to. It's like, you know, truth be told, right? You gotta have mentors. I have a mentor. I have a manager mentor. I got manager mentors, right? And I've been doing my thing, man. Reading, right? Because a lot of times, a manager's job is to read. You gotta read the contracts, know the contracts, have eyes on contracts, right? Because there be little things. The literature is always the key. What's that saying? And that shit is true. The pen is mightier than the sword. And a lot of times that's what it be the pen. These guys have all type of hidden shit in these contracts or these what's the name? These deals. You gotta know this stuff. That's why you have to have the right people around you, man. Confidence though, man. I dropped a series of videos. As soon as I get to the spot, I'm gonna put some stuff together real quick. As far as what is that called? A playlist. A playlist, man. But this fight week, y'all, who's popping out, man? Any of y'all gonna pop out, man? Brook Zone, man. Xander Zion, Saturday at the Hula Theater, man. Because just sitting online and opinion-based, that shit ain't it, man. That's why I distance myself from that, man. Because what I noticed, too, over the years, right? Guys that don't do nothing, that specialize in just sitting online, doing the online thing, the more stats that you get, as far as like going to fights, being in the mix, and you try to come online and speak on your experiences, and they don't do nothing, they hate even more. They're more jealous. What they try to do is try to downplay you like that. Yo, my confidence used to have all these Damani Browns, all these dudes they used to idolize Earl Smith. Yo, my confidence on how I used to speak to Earl and speak about him, that shit used to eat them alive because they were idol worshipers. And I used to condemn Earl like, yo, bro, and look, he can't even hide no more, but it's good. He got his life back on track. He's a family man. He's playing soccer. He's doing other things. But I used to condemn him because I knew he was a fool out here running around with guys that were really jealous of him. And they really destroyed his career, man, almost ended his life. Had him in clubs getting high and drinking. I condemned him. And I never wavered away from it because I knew I was right. I knew I was right. I knew he was wicked. I knew he was lying. He was living a lie. And I called him out on it. I never wavered away. These guys were mad. They couldn't understand my conflict because I am him. I'm one of the disciples, man. I'm doing God's work out here. That's why I fear no evil people, man. Once I know you're evil or you're wicked, I have no fear of you. Because, look, we're not on the same team. I didn't take your deal. I work with God. God fuels me. So you can never do nothing to me. If anything, I will kill you. Street cheese. If it gotta go that way, how my West Coast cousins be saying, what we on? What we on, nigga? If we on that, I will kill you. How's the content looking, man? What we on, man? What we on? Come on, man. Pay attention, man. Mississippi. All the way up here, that gotta be a rental. It gotta be a rental. It's a nice car. You know how you get those rentals? I remember I was in North Carolina. Shout out to Muscle too. I was down there working his fight, and my guy Lamont, OG Lamont. I had a rental from the airport. I think it might have had Arkansas tags. This gotta be a rental. This shit got New Hampshire. Well, they could have drove down here from New Hampshire, but I think it's a rental, man. I had a rental. Yo, that was like the one of the smoothest. I drove from Charlotte Airport to Greensboro. It was like an hour or something, but it was like, it was like a smooth hour. There was no traffic. Yeah, when you drive in New York, the metro area around here, even the other cities like Philly, DC, Baltimore, it'll be mad traffic. Yo, driving through North Carolina like that was like, even going back, I had a early flight. I had an early flight that morning, and I had to drive back to Charlotte to go to the airport to fly back home. It was a smooth ride again, man. It was just like, this shit is, man, I'm not used to that shit, man. It was like upstate New York type vibes. Tom, what's going on, good brother? Yo, check out those videos I put out a little bit. I'm going to put some more out throughout the day, man, depending on what I'm doing, where I'm at, how the day is going. But, that nigga Joe Dean, he's hilarious, right? He tried to come in my tutorials, but I let people shine, right? I did the tutorial because my guy CW always be wanting the tutorial, right? And I was like, I did a little tutorial yesterday on the underneath certain punches, how to break a sucker down, right? And Joe tried to, come on, man. You want to spin everything now, man. I used to could never get this guy on camera, right? Now he wants to jump in everything. Yo, you see how I did him yesterday? I did it again to him yesterday when I was on the bench. I said, man, you getting on the bench, right? Because look, this guy don't even be thinking about the bench, right? Yeah, he be on all other equipment, right? Whatever he sees me try to get on, right? He acts like he wants to be on that machine. So you see, I did to him again. Yes, I said, you getting on the bench? And then I did him. I got that on one of the videos. I'm gonna put that out. I did him how he always does. If he's working with a fighter, or he's doing something with a fighter, he always be like, this is my fighter. I get aggressive over my guy. So I told him about one of my guys. I said, man, nah, man, you ain't show no interest, man. This is my guy now, man. Word. I pick out all the diamonds, man. He tried to get on one of my young boys. I was like, nah, man, that's my fighter, man. Well, he been here since April. Chill. It's my guy, man. I got he got the Bruce Leroy, man. You show enough, man. It's two sets of masters in there. It's Bruce Leroy and Show Enough. Joe Harris Boxing and Show Enough, man. I'm Bruce Leroy, man. I've been a humble master forever, man. A lot of times when you humble, right? Niggas think they can walk over you, Tom. If you know. When you humble, they think they can walk over you. I'm Leroy Brown, man. Leroy Green. I was just humble, man. He said, catch his bullets with his teeth. We here, man. Let me make that shit right now while I'm here, man. Got a little time, man. Let me make my my playlist now, man. Make my playlist. Let me see how many I put out, man. It's like 15 of these joints. Oh, they doing all right already too. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only put out 5. All right. I put out 5 so far. Well, I got 15. I got 15 of them. Look, just check them out. Tom, did you check them out? Look. I didn't put my joint up. Oh, here it is right here. Look
at all the soldiers in here. Look at all the soldiers in here. Confidence.
Confidence. That's what we was building.
Amani's gonna learn some of the magic tonight. He's lacing up.
Look,
this
is our
newest champion right here.
That's right. He's a champion.
He got fight
of the night.
Friday night, Church Street's Gym. They Suffolk. He's stepping.
Catch him on's Fight Friday at Church Street's Gym.
I put Amani on the live with Terrence Crawford. Shout out to T-Bud, T-Dot, my cousin. T-Dot is a Jones, man. I ain't know that, did y'all, man? Terrence Crawford is a Jones, man. He got Jones blood in him. But I remember I put Amani on a live stream with Terrence many years ago. And Amani was shy. Look at his confidence now. He's in the gym, see? He's a champion now, man. Amani be whooping ass, man. Look, the boxing gym is good, see? A lot of people in life don't have confidence, man. I know my confidence, it offends a lot of y'all, man, but I'm a conqueror, man. And as I got older in life, I rest in peace to my mother, my old Earth. I see what she did. She instilled this in me. I used to be in karate, boxing, all these things, and I was winning tournaments, traveling, right? I was everywhere. I was a conqueror, and that built confidence in me. Now, I might have fell off the path growing up because I was into other activities, but I never strayed away from my confidence. And now as an older elder in my community and throughout the world, especially my base, I instill that in the youth now, man, that confidence, man. I'm in my second childhood, but this is a grown man childhood, man. And you see my guy Amani is confident. He's a champion. That's why I be telling him. I'm going to put the video out, right? Every time Joe be trying to run down, I'll be like, yo, man, whoop that nigga's ass, man. That nigga's old, man. Let that nigga keep running down on you, man. It's your time now. You the champion. But Amani got fight of the night, man. I just be looking at it like 6 years ago when Jihad was 16. And when you see where Jihad is at with it, man, he's all on TV. He's big, right? But Jihad, that gym was dead, man. It was, it wasn't like how it looks now, man. It was dead, man. And I was like, I remember coming in there. And I was like, nah, man. Look, I'm from the Buddy McGirt era, man. That's my big cousin, man. I'm like, yo, this is a champion's gym, man. I was like, I'm bringing this shit back, man. This isn't it right here, man. Jake Rodriguez, Buddy McGirt, these are champions, man, that was in that gym. I was like, what's going on? I was like, nah, all right. Fast forward, you see it now. That gym is filled with soldiers once again, man. It's back, baby. The mission is back. All girls. We got a whole bunch of girls in there. My daughter got her crew, Elena, Donna. There's girls in there. Yo, it's a squad now, man. It's back, man. It's back, man. It's thriving, man. Gio, Malachi, it's thriving, man. We just thriving, man. But yeah, last night was funny, though, man. Last night was funny, man. And then I'm ready to do another order. Man, let me see how many orders I did last night, man. I know I did 3. I think it might have been 4. Corporate records right here, y'all. Corporate records. I'll tell you right now. I know it was a minimum 3, but I think it might have been 4. Three. I did 3. I did one at 7:30 last night after I left the gym. All right, 3. That's good. Thought it was 4. I did 2 before the gym. Not bad, right? Let me go hit this clock, man. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back, man. Hold it down, man. P.O.P. Hold it down. Look. P.O.P. Hold it down. Y'all want to come? You know what? I'll take y'all with me, man. P.O.P. Hold it down. That way I don't got to come back to the whip. P.O.P. Hold it down. Hold it down. Yeah, man. Joe tried to come and steal my light, man. He saying the confidence, man. I'm Leroy, man. That's show enough, man. You see how he always be wanting to demonstrate, right? He always be wanting to demonstrate on me, man. I'll be like, yo, man, can't keep demonstrating on me, man. Like, yo, why you always want to try to demonstrate on me, man? What's up with that, man? Right? What's up with that, man? I be catching that vibe. You always want to demonstrate on me, like are you putting those punches on me or something, man? You ain't putting those on me, man. He said you got to be real careful driving through Baltimore and parts of D.C. and Philly. It's like driving in Detroit, Memphis, New Orleans. It's no joke. Neither Chicago. Yes, man. It's bad, man. St. Louis is the backdoor city. They backdoor you in St. Louis, man. Them niggas is grimy. Me and my uncle was talking about that the other day. Because, you know, my uncle lived down there in Texas. And there's some people from St. Louis is down there and shit. And he was working with them. I was like, yo, they from the backdoor city. That's what they do. They backdoor they people, man. We was talking about that. Look, I got my New York Knicks on. I know I was nice at ball, man. I still be balling, but not like how I used to. I like to be in the boxing gym. Yo, one day I came in, I forgot to punch in. Yeah, they gave me a late, man. You know, when I was in the parking lot, man. We got that taken care of, but I was in the parking lot and I forgot to punch in. And I clocked in, it was like 7:31 or something. That's why you always gotta remember the clock, yeah. Hey, what up? Victor here today or no? Vic. Nah, I think so. See if he's going to the fights. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I had to mute y'all, man. Y'all can't get all our, you know, we be in there. I was in there with the generals, man. Y'all can't be hearing our missions, man. But I told y'all, look, I gotta go do a special job off the rip. But the good thing about the special job that I'm doing, I will have a truck with me, and it's hectic over there. But I'm gonna have a truck to dump on. But look, this is what I was just brought up to. I said, yo, am I gonna have the truck for the whole day? They was like, nah, only for that first job. Right? I was like, ah, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit, man. Nah, man. Yo, look how nice I am, man. Look, let me show y'all something. Tuskegee, yeah, look how I got my joint up in here. It was tight, man. But I got it up in here. You know what I mean? You gotta have skills, man. You gotta have skills, y'all. I got my joint up in there. It was tight, man. I was like, yo, man, we gotta park these joints. We gotta park these joints, man. We gotta park these joints. Spot court. I know that's off of Dorothea. But how is the content looking now, man? I might as well get some water right out here too. I'm gonna get it right over here. Look. And my shit. Yo, the good thing is I'm gonna get my salad from yesterday, y'all. Y'all remember that salad I had and it got knocked over? Ah, tight, man. I'm gonna hook it up today. I might get the same one because I didn't really get to get down on that. But I was gonna switch up and get some oysters today. But I'll get that same one. He said Manny Pacquiao really needs to sit down before he gets brain damage. Yeah, man. You know what that was, right? Tom? They owed him a fight, bro. They owed him some money. That's all that was, man. I was talking with somebody last night, a hitter, and you know me, when I talk to certain hitters, I bring that up, man. I was like, yo, was that yo, Tom, that was the back end, right? Yo, they owed him the back end. He got his back end. So I was like, yo, how this guy just come out? All these young dudes that been fighting, why they not getting a shot? He was like, yo, that was the back end. Why they not getting that was the back end.
Mastering technique, two-knuckle impact, Tyson power.
Smash that like button, y'all. Yeah, look, this guy. Yeah, look. He said, yes, sir.
Exploring corkscrew punches.
That's the Joe Harris corkscrew. Look.
Impact, Tyson power.
Yeah, but look, right? Yo, Joe wasn't even. Yo, that's what he does, man. Yeah, right. If you watch the live, I just edited some of the videos for me, but if you watch the live, right, he wasn't even on that, right? He tried to run me off the bench like he always does. So I say, you know what? My man CW always be wanting me to do a two-lich, so I'll do a two-lich real quick. Yeah, this dude tried to come right in it, man. But you see how I did? I let him rock, man. I let him rock, right? But he tried to jump right in it, man. Always, man. Always.
Someone's trying to steal my confidence.
Look.
Time to break them down, inside and out.
Right, see what up? You want to bring somebody down on the inside, right? See that right there? Right there. Right there, look. Right there. Right, look. This is on the inside, see what I mean? Pay attention, see what I mean? Look. You know, when you be like underneath, look. When you hit someone ball in and a mom, you have like underneath, look. Right? Yeah, Joe, look. Joe just wants to get in, man. Look, that's what he does now. Now look, if I miss with this, look, this is what I'm boxing, look. If I miss with this, look, old school tactics. Yeah, that's old school tactics. With no hobbies. Every Armstrong. Shake the bottom, boom, right there. See that? I would never do that to him, but that's what happens. Here goes the money right there. Here comes the champ. Yo, man, don't let him run down on you like that. But I told you, Monty, don't let him run down on you like that, Amani. Yo, back him down, Amani. Back him down, man. Don't let him run down on you like that. You're the champion in here.
Someone's trying to steal my confidence. Time to break them down, inside and out.
Amani is the champion in here. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's why I call him Joe the Bully. Did you see how Joe the Bully tried to do him? Yo, Joe the Bully always tries to run down on Amani, man. He knows Amani is our champion now, man. His confidence is up. I'm about to get, yeah, look, I'm about to get some, I'm about to get me some gas. This fight week, y'all. I was looking for my guy to see if he's going to the fights, man. Saturday night, man. I want to get one up. I can yell up. I don't even have to look. I felt it. I felt it. You know your machine. Everything opened up. Yeah, see, look. But you always look, though. Look. See how I just did? You always look, though. That's just, you know, safety. I knew it went up. I felt it, but you always do the, you know, you see that check I just did? You always do that, man. Always do that to make sure. Yo, see, I knew I didn't need that much fuel, man. Because yesterday, I did a lot of jobs in the yard. And I really didn't work that far away from the yard. So I knew I didn't need that much fuel, man. That's why I didn't even fuel up last night. But I just, you gotta fuel up every day. But I fueled up right now. And they didn't really put that much in there. But yo, check this, right? Y'all want a quick laugh? Right? Y'all want a quick laugh? Let me get my shit, look. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to, what's the name, get my salad. If I got a little bit of food right here, all I need is a couple things. Check me out, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a good laugh real quick. Let me get my shit first. Now what? I want y'all to check this, right? I got an email yesterday, right? I got an email yesterday. Shanewz LLC. And I was like, yo. I didn't even tell y'all that. But I see y'all fucking with the wave. Y'all know what it is. Right? And I posted it. Shanewz Boxing LLC, man. They know the vibes right now, man. That shit made me laugh. I said, yo, I didn't even inform y'all that that's the company. But I see y'all watching. But I see the email y'all sent me. It did say Showtime Shanewz me. Oh look, my guy Mike is over here. Mike came and got the spot quick. Mike is quick, man. He came and got the spot quick to fill up his water. I'm gonna get right behind him. But yeah, they did, yo. Normally it'll say Showtime Shanewz Media. But they put it under Shanewz Boxing LLC. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even inform y'all, but I see y'all rocking with the wave, man. Yeah, they rocking with the wave, man. You know, we legit LLC owners over here, man. You know? We got the non-profit, all that, man. See, I can make the announcement now. Remember I was always saying major announcement? It's visible now. It's all visible, man. EIN numbers and all that. It's all visible. Oh, man. Another day, y'all. put this over here, man. Now today I'll comb my bed a little bit. Then I'm gonna brush it. I go with the fine tweezers right here, bro. You get those naps. I really like my naps, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Naps are strong, man. When I comb out the jujubes, see the jujubes? Then I get right here to my brush. That's for the young brother from Philly that said I had the taco meat, man. He was right about my taco meat, man. Damn, bro. Hey. Why you worrying about that for, man? I don't see another man's beard or appearance and be like, yo, man, we need to tighten that up, man. Yo, man, get that together, man.
Someone's trying to steal my car.
Oh, man, my man T. Shout out to T-Dog. He said, shoulder, man. Yo, T knows, man, I always been a teacher, man. If you know, you know, right? T said, teach him, right? If you know, right? Shanewz Boxing. It's just now, this is worldwide with it, man.
Exploring corkscrew punches.
Oh, y'all, the
Mastering
corkscrew,
technique.
man.
Two-knuckle impact. Tyson power.
Yeah, I got Joe, man. Yo, Joe D. Yo, Joe D. He always wants to jump on camera now, man.
Mastering technique. Two-knuckle impact.
I got a big job to do, y'all, so I'm gonna get some water in here. You know what I didn't even. Damn it, matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right now. Watch this, y'all. I can do it right here. I can do it right now. I should have did. I'm still by the yard, but I'm not. I don't need to go in the yard. Watch me work, y'all.
See it going down.
Yeah, remember the wrist exercises that I was doing last night? Remember those wrist exercises? That helps. Yeah, them wrist exercises help. See how? Yeah, you see how I just finessed that that roll up of the hose, right? Oh. He said, oh. All right, let me. I think I know what spot is that. There's a lot of leaves over there, man. He said, man. A lot of leaves. So let me get on that. Get on that, y'all. How's the content looking, y'all? You heard? Check my mirrors. I already know this spot over here is fucked up, man. But I got a truck. So I'm Gucci. Yo, it's gonna be so much. Yo, it's a small court, right? It's a small, it's a circular court with an island. But there's like a ton of leaves, man. But I got the truck. The hot box is coming over here, so I gotta get it right for these guys. But yo, I already know it's a disaster over here, man. Because it used to be a disaster when we had the manpower. We used to have to blow all this shit out, and then they have a loader. Look, when I was one of the guys in the field with a hand crew driving the truck, and we would be over here. Look. This used to be the regiment, right? You have a hand crew, like a 10, an AEO with the laborer. Then you would have the loader. And you would have a sweeper. You blow all that shit out. The sweeper will come through. The loader will scrape everything out. Load it on the truck that I'm about to go on right now. Dump on, right? But we don't have the manpower to be moving like that no more. But that's how they used to do it. And there'd be a hand crew over here blowing all that shit out. The loader would scrape it. Pick up most of the heavy shit, put it on the truck that I'm about to dump on. Right? And then the sweeper will come through afterwards and get up the ends. Now I gotta go over here. You heard what y'all didn't hear what he said, but try to get most of this shit up myself. But like I said, good thing I got a truck, cause this shit gonna get filled so fast. It'd be too heavy. here, 100 too? God damn. That was the tensest spot. The 7-Eleven right here closed down. But you knew that was coming. Once they put this, they put a quick mall, like a quick, what's the name, right across the street? I knew that shit was gonna fuck the 7-Eleven up right here. I took the back lots, man. I'm gonna let y'all see this shit, y'all. This shit is a disaster, man. Too bad I ain't got a loader over here, man. Wow, y'all gonna see this shit, like, at least I got a truck. If I ain't have a truck, you know how long it'll take me to do this shit, yo? Once he told me the road, I knew. I was like, ah, man. Show y'all this shit. This shit is fucked up over here. I knew it. I was like, damn. Cool. You know the jobs, man. Mars. Right here. It right here, y'all. Watch me work. Now see, normally you have a hand crew. You would have blew all this shit out, but look, you blow out both sides over here. You blow out both sides. You blow out this island up here. Yeah, you see how heavy it is right there? See all that debris right there? It's a lot of debris right there. On that side. I got a truck where you blow all of this out. See all that right there in the gutter? I'm gonna have to do it like a haircut. Look at all the shit in this gutter right here. This shit is heavy, but I got a truck. If I ain't have a truck, it's a lot of dumping. A lot of dumping, look. Oh, look at all that debris. Look at all the debris on the island, but look at all the debris right here. See, technically, this shit should be blown all out, but see? Watch me work, y'all. Let's get to this motion. Let's get to this motion. How's the content looking? Now I'm gonna do a little at a time, because it's so heavy. If you try to take too much, it's gonna jam up. You do a little off at a time. Nice and slow, see? You let the machine do the work, man. You go, like I said, you go too fast, and it jam it up. It won't process it, because it's heavy. See how that shit is packed. When I first made what's the name? Heavy equipment, right? Yeah, I remember I jammed the machine up, man. I tried to put too much in this shit, right? I didn't even know. I jammed the machine up, right? And then I was doing the neighborhood. Y'all was making a mess. Because the shit was just kicking everything back out. Because it was jammed up. I didn't even know. And I did this neighborhood over in Greenlawn. Yeah, the lady cursed me out that I know. I used to live in a project. Yeah, she seen me. Yeah, she called somebody else up, right? She's like, what the fuck is wrong with Shalom? Yeah. Yeah, she said, what the fuck is wrong with him? He's making a fucking mess, right? I had no idea, y'all. I had no idea that shit was making a mess like that. Cause I didn't know it was jammed up. I had to go to the yard. I had to get the shit unjammed. But look, I'm gonna show y'all right here, bomb. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show y'all the vibe. Look at this shit. It's a lot of shit, man. Damn. Like I said, good thing I got that truck. Check the vibes, y'all. Look. See, I kicked a lot of it out for myself. I didn't go crazy. Look, pay attention. I'm gonna come back down it now. You gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it when it's heavy and compact like that. Now, if I would've went all the way in on the gutter, I would have locked it up. I would have locked this motherfucker up. And you see? See how I did it? I kicked it out. Now, if we was over here running tandem, we would have killed this shit. With all that I kicked out, he could have got. And then I would have did another pass like this. You see how heavy it is? How I got it. Look, right here wasn't that heavy. So I was able to go in a little deeper. But if you look right here, where it's heavy at, I can't go crazy. You see? See how you can't go crazy on one of... Now I'll step in a little bit right here. Wow. There goes the truck right there. The truck is right behind me. I'm gonna tell him to park on that main line. I don't need him over here. He's gonna be in the way. I'm gonna get on my, what's his name? Calvin, pay the fool, yo, and your man kind of reminds me of you. I don't need him. Look, there goes the truck right there. Say the truck is gonna make it easy. Look, now I'm gonna touch some of this up right here. See all that broken asphalt? I ain't gonna go crazy because it's heavy. See? But if you look in the mirror, you see how I'm letting the machine do all the work? Let the machine do the work, man. See it? Look, let the machine do the work for you. Look. Nice and easy because it's heavy. Look at that shit. I ain't gonna mess with that. You see how I slid on that right there? Slid around that because that big ass cardboard would have jammed it up. Bro, man, my bad. Y'all can't even see it. I got that big ass cardboard would have jammed it up right there. So there's a lot of shit over here, man. I'm glad I got my truck though. See my truck right there? I'm about to dump on them right now. God damn, look at all that shit, y'all. A lot of shit. A lot of shit, y'all. Dump on them. I'm gonna dump on them right now. Come get a little bit more of this. Yo, thank God for this truck, man. This truck is saving my day, man. There's a lot of shit over here. I ain't even half the way done. That might be like a quarter. Cause look, watch when I turn around. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm about to dump. This shit is full already. I barely scratched the surface. I barely scratched the surface. But look, see? Look at all that debris over there. I'm gonna dump. I'm about to dump real quick. Motherfucker heavy. Pay attention to this dump real quick. Oh man, look, they got my man working at a title, man. Why? I'ma fuck with him real quick. I'm like, damn, you getting the big money today, huh? Watch me fuck with my guy real quick. Oh man. You getting the big money today, huh? I see you. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, take it, hell yeah. It's I know, good. You got a good truck today. It's gonna take me a lot of loads over here, it's a lot of shit. Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't do any of the big loads.
I know, that's what I was saying, no leaf blowing. That's why it's gonna take a little while. That shit is heavy. Yeah, alright. My man worked out a title today. That's what's up, man. Get that money, man. Get that money. We're gonna beat Lil. What y'all see it, look. Motherfucking heavy. Look, y'all see it? Look at all that shit, look. How many passes did I do? Look at all that. Big load right there, man. And I barely got any of this shit off the ground. Right? Like, I got a lot. Not enough, though. I got a lot of it. I didn't get enough, look. See all that still there? I still gotta get all of that shit out. All in the gutter still. All the way down. All right there. I see one thing about when you got a truck though, man, it makes it a lot easier. It's less hassle. Like, look, just imagine I ain't had a truck. I would have had to go to the yard to go dump. And then it's like, yo, I didn't even get nowhere. I barely got anywhere. Now I'm gonna go around the original air, like, way. This is the key right here. Look, pay attention to this is an old school tactic right here. Watch this. Cause I know the hopper, my rear room is filled, right? So what I'll do is you engage right here, right? Pay attention to this. Engage right here. I'm gonna spin out a little bit. Kick all that shit out. Now, I'll get to it again, see? I kicked all the debris out right there where I dumped that. Come over here. Touch some of this up. Going around the island. Lot of shit, man. Touch up the island a little bit. Now I'm gonna get back in this gutter. I'm gonna go heavy in the gutter right here now. I'm gonna start the gutter process. Watch me work, y'all. Look, I'm gonna start the gutter process over here. See, I'm in the gutter. Now I'm gonna have to come out over here because it's still wild heavy. I can't get in the gutter over here. Now watch how I come out. A little bit right there. So I gotta come out. It's still mad heavy. The machine doing it. We get in there, look, see? See that? Now I can go in a little bit because see how it was light right here? See how I got that in the gutter? Again in the gutter, look. Let it kick out. See that? Skills, man. Skills. Skills. Look. Get all up in that gutter. That's called getting in the guts. All up in the guts. I'm getting all in the guts right there. Look, all in the guts. Check my intersection. Come back around. Right? See all that? Look at all that kick out right there. But look, I got the gutter. You see the gutter? You can see the gutter now. You can see the gutter a little bit. You see the gutter? See how I kicked it all out the gutter? Pay attention. Why would this car park there, man? Hopefully John tells this dickhead to get out the way, man. Tell that asshole get out the way. Like, bro, why are you parking there, man? Nah, I'm gonna be a dick. I'm gonna be a dick. Like, yo, bro, don't park there, man. Do not park there. You see we're working here. Look. I got a trail right there. This guy wants to park in front of the trail. So now I'm gonna apply the pressure on. I'm gonna be an asshole. Like, dog, why are you parking here, man? Pull in the driveway, man. Dumbass, man. So this is the shit that we gotta deal with. Why would you even? We should have pulled in the driveway, man. Just fucked up the whole flow over here. Then that'll be the main person complaining. I'm like, oh, he didn't do in front of my house. Well, maybe you pulled up in front of your house, right? You pulled up in front of your house. How can I do in front of your house when you pulled up in front of it? I can't get to the gutter. Now I'll come back over here. I don't want to mess with that. Look, I'm gonna show you. See this cardboard box? I'm gonna mess with it, man. See, I got that cardboard box up. It's probably gonna kick back out though. I'm about to go dump again, y'all. Cause you know I'm full, right? Look. You know I'm full. We getting there. This is the second dump already. Thank God for this truck. This car gotta move, man. Look. Second dump right here. We getting there. Look. We getting there slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. So it's going. It might be like 4. I might could get 4. It ain't 3. It's just. It might be 5, but if depending on how much I got up right now, how much it kicked out, I might could get 4. Dude, coming around the corner speeding. Yeah. Looking good though, y'all. We're looking real good now. I got a lot of the heavy shit out on that gutter. Another dump right here. Head to this dump. Stop the bullshit. Yo. Alright, there we go. I was tight, man. I'm like, come on, man. But yo, sometimes you gotta get out. You gotta hit the alternator, man. You gotta hit the fucking alternator. This old shit, man. But it's engaging. Monster one. We looking good, y'all. We looking real good. It's gonna be. It might be 4. I'm gonna get a majority of the shit now. I wish that car would move, man. It's sitting in the car. Yo, dog, back in your driveway, man. And I'm gonna do the same thing again. Wow. I'm gonna spin it out right here. That's an old school trick right here. Old school trick. Spin it out right here. That way, if it was jammed up, it ain't jammed up no more. Nah, see, I'm going out. It ain't even nothing kicking out. But it's not jammed up. I was letting the machine do all the work. I wonder if I got that cardboard. Nope. Oh, I did. Alright. We found out. We found out old Dusty's up for the battle today, man. They picked that cardboard up. I thought it was gonna kick that cardboard out. They got it. Now this guy right here is still sitting in this car. He's killing me, man. Like, bro, you see us over here getting to it. It's gonna be a trail right there. But now I can't even really get into the gutter. He's here. But look, this side is done now, man. But this guy was in the way. Look, you see how I got on that? This side is done now. Remember before and after how I was looking? I got to this. Look. Remember the before and after? Look at it now. See how I walked it down? I literally walked it down. Look at the gutter. Look, you can see where the hot box will come over here now. They can fill these holes right here. I walked it down, see? I walked that down. They straight, but back there where that guy's just sitting in his car, like, dude, you should have moved. You see what we doing over here? You just sitting in your car. I can't even get in the lane over there because he's in the way. He's literally in the way. Idiot, man. Yo, the younger me, I would have got out and hit his window like, yo, man, can you get the fuck out the way? I'd have been on my shit like, yo, dude, can you get the fuck out the way, man? You in the way, man. I'd have been like, yo, dog. I'd have been like, yo, dog, you in the way. But I'm going to just get to this. Right? Yeah, he remind me of some of these content creators, right? Yeah, that was secretly watching. Yo, that's all they good for is watching, getting in the way. Like, yo, dog, you ain't in the, you like this car right here, you in the way, man. But now you only in your own way. Look, killing it right now, y'all. Killing it. Killing it, y'all. Yeah, it's definitely only going to be 4. It's definitely going to only be 4. So I got all the heavy shit up. See how all the heavy shit is up now. Look. All the heavy shit is up, player. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm about to dump. So they don't like this type of motion. I'm talking about with this motherfucker. Gotta keep playing with this damn alternator. skills, y'all. A lot of shit over here, man. Thank God for the truck, man. That was dump number 3. 4 might do it, man. Cause now I can run it. Look, I'm gonna run it. It ain't as heavy. All the heavy shit is up, so I can run it. I can spin it mad times. I'm gonna spin it mad times, and I'm gonna spin the block. When it was too heavy, you can't keep spinning because you ain't gonna be picking up as much. Now this is called the tightening it up right here. If this was a haircut, this is called lining it up now. Now I'm gonna start lining it up. I'm gonna start lining it up now. Wow. Let's line it up now. This is the lineup, y'all. Look, that look good already. Most of that is out of there. The only thing I don't like is where this car's at, man. Cause I can see like I got the gut over there good, but it's like with that car backed up at, and they still just sitting there. If they would have moved, I would have had that whole shit tight. But I ain't gonna go. They're gonna have to come and pick up that big ass boulder. That shit gonna kick right out. You know? See, it ain't gonna pick up that big rock. See, it kicked it right out. Told you. I knew that was gonna be the 5s. Knew that was gonna be the vibes. But they be over here, the hand crew, the hot box is coming over here. They got a good playing field now. They straight. I done hooked them up. Remember the before and after of this, right? Look at it now. This shit tight. It took 3 dumps though, man. Look, it took 3 dumps. Check the vibes out though, y'all. Look. It took 3 dumps. We got it. We walked it down. I'm gonna have my man say in the gym, yeah, I walked you down, big fella. Yeah, look. I walked you down. Look. I walked it down. Look. I walked you down, big fella. Look. I walked it down. You see it? Look. I walked it down. Before and after. I walked it down, big fella. Look. I walked it down. See, I was just kicking out the big rocks. The big rocks ain't gonna go up in here. You're gonna hear it say do 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 do. It ain't registering them shits. Them shits are too big. But when they come over here with the hot box, they can pick them big rocks up. But look, I walked it down. Look. I walked it down. They good now. See how I walked it down? Look. Look at that gutter right there. See? I walked it down. I walked it down. Now I'm just tightening it up. This guy right here, this car, man, get out the way, man. He jumped in the way. You the content crash dummy. You just got in the way, look. You literally got in the way on some content crash dummy shit. Remind me of some of these boxer dudes. that just jump on live for nothing. Like, yo, bro, you bring nothing of value to the game. Get out the way. Look, they could drop a lot of asphalt right there. See how I hooked them up? Look at this. They're gonna get rid of some shit over here. But look, I walked you down. Remember how that gutter was looking? Look at the gutter now. Look, it's straight. It's straight. I told you 4 dumps, right? I got it with 4. This is gonna be the 4, but I don't need the dump right now. I probably ain't even gonna need the dump, but I'm gonna dump since I got the truck. But this ain't even gonna fill me up. I got majority of the heavy shit up. This is called the tight up right here. Tightening it up now. I'm doing my lines. This is the edge up. See? See the edge up? I'm just getting my lines now. This is the line up. I'm gonna come back. See the line up? Look at the line up. Oh God, look, this car right here, I do not like looking at it. They've been sitting there the whole time. I can't get that corner right there where the car is at. Because they're in the way, they backed up. But the rest of this is straight now. Look. Tackle this little bit right here. Boom. In business, y'all. Now look at this car speeding around. Pay attention. Gotta pay attention to the cars. That's that rock. That rock kicked out again. Nice and easy. This came out good, man. Remember how I looked before? Look. This is the aftermath. Nice and tight. Nice and tight, brother. See? Tight. This is tightening it up. Look. That's all I did. Now I just tightened it up. Now you see what I was saying earlier, how I kept spinning? I can keep spinning now. Because it's not heavy. Right? You see? That's all I did. I just spin and spin and spin. I was spinning. See? Spinning and spinning. Right? Look, spinning and spinning. When it was heavy, you can't spin like this. Because all you're gonna do, you're gonna pick up too much, then you're gonna start making a trail. You're gonna make a trail, you're gonna leave a trail. Like when I said that lady said, what the fuck is Shimon doing? He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. Right? I'd have been leaving a trail. See how I ain't leaving no trail over here now? Look, you just see my tracks. That's what you want. You want to see your tracks. You don't want to see your trail. You want to see the tracks where it shows where you picked everything up at. But when if you go over too much heavy shit, right? When you go over the heavy shit and you don't dump, come back, dump, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna leave a trail. You're not trying to leave a trail. You're trying to leave your tracks. Look, some of my tracks is up here. You see a pebble here, a pebble there, or the big rocks. But look, this is my tracks. That's what you want to leave your tracks, not your trail. Now I came back around to get this little bit right here because it was a little trail. You see how I tightened that up? They go to big rock right there. I told you it's gonna keep kicking that big rock out. That's a big ass rock. But how is it looking? Look, tightened it up. Look, tightened it up. It's tight over here now, look. Now they can come over here with the hot box and get busy. See, they can come over here and get busy. Right? This guy's just stayed over here, yo. Common courtesy would have been like, yo, why don't I pull up now? He cleaned all of that. I just pull up or I'll go around. But nah, they stayed there the whole job, yo. They stayed there the whole job. So that little corner now, when he's gonna move. Eventually he's gonna move. And that piece right there is gonna be like, oh, he missed right here. No, this dude sat there the whole time. Just sat there in the way. In the way. Cause look at the rest of this now though, man. Night and day, baby. Night and day. Source experience, man. Motion. Look. Look at the gutter now. See how I got that gutter? Look. Look at the gutter. All you see is my tracks. All you see is the tracks. See? The tracks. Look at this intersection. All you see is the tracks. See how you just see my tracks? Just see the tracks. I'm about to just tell my man I'm going to dump on him one last time. That he can go where he's going, man. Yeah, when you got a truck, look how smooth it is when you got a truck, man. I'm going to hate to see my man go, man. He makes my job a lot easier. Look. I'm going to hate to see him go. He got to go somewhere else. But when you got a truck, look. If I ain't had this truck, I would have still been over here, man. I would have still been over here playing around with this shit, man. That's how heavy it was. But look, the truck, I got it done. My man, Les, what's going on?
Hey, all right. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I had to handle that. That was a boxing call. That's why I muted it. But yo, I'm done over here. I'm about to go grab break. It should be break time anyway. Yeah, yep, 9 o'clock. Look, I would have been over here after 10:30, man. If I ain't have this truck. This truck saved the day for me, man. Saved the day for me. Appreciate my guy. I'm gonna tell him thank you. That's what we do. I'm tell him thank you, man. He saved the day for me. 4 loads over here, y'all. Well, 3.5. We're gonna see right now. I don't think this is a full load. I still could have been getting shit. It's a heavy one, but it ain't full. But 4 dumps. We're gonna look together. I know it wasn't full. Decent, but it wasn't no full load. It's about 3.5, man. It's a lot of shit over here. Thinking now the hot box is good, man. Sauce experience, y'all. I'm gonna go grab break. Tell my guy I'm good, man. Watch him to death. Yeah, he going somewhere else, man. Damn. Yo, having a truck when you sweep it makes the day so much easier, man. Because you don't got to go worry about going to the yard to go dump, man. Or going to the spot to dump. You just dump right here, man. He said, yeah, he's about a good hour and a half, man. Real talk. About to let him know, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, I'm done. So, you know, you can go grab break and enjoy the rest of your day, man. I'm gonna miss you, man. I'm gonna miss you. It makes it so much easier when you got a truck to dump on, man. All right, man. I'm gonna miss him. He made that shit so much easier, man. When you got that truck to dump on, man. This shit was a monster job over here, man. Like I said, I had him 3.5, well, 4 loads, 3.5. 3.5, man. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed this sauce, man. I'm gonna get some stuff out right now on break.